Would you like to find out what May is in store for you and your ex? Well, if you do, you're in the right place. Welcome, beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we are going to go through week by week, step by step, the whole month of May. And at the end, you will be able to ask that particular question that is burning in your heart. Okay? So without further ado, we are going to see what the universe wants to reveal about the state of your connection right now. Okay, so it's going to be one card, but it's so very deep, the messages that the universe are always sending us. Koi fish spirit, there is always enough. So do not despair. This is exactly what I'm sensing. Don't fear. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen, but around you and within you there is always so much. Okay, if you have felt down lately, if you have felt discouraged as well, don't worry, things are going to change, and May is going to be that month. Okay, now let's see, and we're going to have a look at the energy of your ex-conscious attitude towards you, and also their kind of intellectual behavior or emotional behavior. Okay, so let's have a look. 3 cards here. Breakthrough. Wow. Are they finally understanding whatever happened between the two of you, or the part that they had into the breakup? And then creativity. Yes, more than likely. What I'm sensing here is that they're realizing exactly what happened, and now they're also having a breakthrough with the creativity and see, yes, the sharing. So now they're ready to actually express exactly how they feel about you. Do you recognize your ex as being somebody that was a kind of cagey? Maybe somebody that would not express exactly what they felt, and I'm strongly sensing that for some of you, and not because of what I'm saying, okay, but some of you could have had an ex that had a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising in their chart. And not, again, I repeat, not because of what I just said, but because I felt it as a message. Okay, but your person in the month of May really realizes that now they want to share everything, and also with that creativity and sharing, there is a kind of a new energy coming in from them that says, I want to create with my Cancer. I just don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or maybe living together, but I want something much more than that. Okay, now let's go into the tarot and see how this story unfolds throughout the month. And let's see, what do we have here? We have got the World, opening of the reading. Now I am sure that this card opened the reading as well for Gemini, and I'm nearly 100% sure of it, but I sense this in a different way. I am sensing as if, the situation is not closed yet. This is not done yet, okay? Because the possibility of success in this relationship is still opened. But let's see, and here we've got the 5 of Swords. I strongly feel that you have fought for this connection when you were still with this person, but more you tried to speak to them, or more you tried to share with them, and more they were pulling back. I'm sure, I hope you understand exactly what I'm sensing. And here we've got the 9 of Swords. Yes, because you really tried so hard. And here what we have, you really feeling still at the very start of May that for as much as you done, you weren't understood, and put you in that 9 of Sword energy, like to say, nothing I done was good, and leaves you in a kind of sadness that is not nice. And then what do we have? We've got the King of Wands. Is your person a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Or somebody that in their energy, when they use it with their lower octave, is somebody that can be very stubborn and doesn't want to even listen to another person's opinion. Okay, so this is the first week that I'm sensing here. It's like a recap of what it's happened since April, March, whatever. So it's still bleeding this energy into the month of May. And here we've got the change with the Knight of Pentacles. Things are changing, whatever you sense them or not, but they're changing, but they're changing really, really slow. even though with that breakthrough, I feel that then the movement is going to be fast, it's going to be furious, it's going to happen, boom. You know, it really reminds me of Uranus that now it's going to enter the sign of Gemini, and when it enters, it's going to be boom. It's just picking up pace at the moment because it is on the anoretic degrees 29, so it's really charging before it enters. Okay, but so if you have felt that things haven't moved along or haven't moved at all up until, you know, we are getting into the first week in May, you know, things are going to happen. And here we have got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, I sense that here it's your person, okay, that now doesn't know which way to come in, or I'm sensing that there is a lot of ego here as well from their side, okay? So please let me know again if this person, if you recognize these attributes as your ex, okay? And it's like as if, yes, they want to come forward, absolutely, because it's going to be coming impossible for them not to. But how do they do it without losing face? And here we have got the Ace of Pentacles. They are going to come in one way or the other, offering a brand new beginning, something solid, something that maybe they never done before. But that sharing and creativity, do you remember when I said maybe to share the fact that they want something stable? And here we go, they're coming in with that. The universe is giving them the opportunity then to find a way to come to you that way. And here we've got the Lover's card, Gemini card, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But here there is the need of making a choice. Maybe are they into another relationship and they've got to choose between you and them? Or do they need to really be certain about wanting a brand new beginning with you that is stable? You know, it would be different from all of you. So please try to accommodate it the way that it is reflecting your own relationship, because this is a general reading, you know. And then what do we have? We've got the Page of Swords. This is actually them getting in touch. So there is going to be opening of communication. But more than that, yes, there is going to be communication. So that for sure. But more than that, I strongly feel that your person has kept an eye on you all the time. Even if they are in another relationship, even if you are part of that group that your ex is in another relationship, a bit, you know, not so much what's good for the goose is good for the gander, you know, it's more. Now let's enter the third week, and here we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is what they're going to come in and offer. Beautiful and really, really felt emotional contentment and fulfillment. And in this very moment in time, I am not sensing deceivement from them. But let's have a look. And here we've got the Page of Pentacles. So at an emotional level, immediately they go from 0 to 10. Okay, I'm going to make you happy and so on and so forth. But for what doing the step at a grounded level to building things, they are going to come in and start offering a small offer, like to say, okay, let's first of all get back together, and then we are going to become, after a little bit, immediately we're going to enter a relationship. So boyfriend and girlfriend, and then so on and so forth, step by step. And then what do we have? We have got the Ten of Swords. So here it's you, Cancer, that at the end of the third week, this is very good news, okay, because a 10 is the end of, okay, in all tens, in tarot, and I believe also in numerology. So the end of your pain, the end of feeling that you have been betrayed, and so on and so forth. So it's very, very good news. If you're feeling that way, that's the most important thing. But before we keep going and we finish the month, we are taking a moment to see how this connection has evolved, and we are going to check that with 3 cards now. So let's have a look. What do we have here? We have got rock bottom. Yes, and I strongly sense that this particular ex really brought you to rock bottom. They, yeah, with all of that Nine of Swords, for as much as you tried to help understanding the situation, the connection, not to break up and so on and so forth, wow, they did not a nice job, okay? And then One Ring Circus, yes, because with that, do you remember when I mentioned that King of Wands, that they wanted all They, they didn't want to be told, they didn't want to hear on anything. They were the one ring circus. And then now here we've got the magical map shifter. Things have changed. And I sensed it, that when they're coming in, they are not going to be deceiving. They're not going to be telling you one thing and feeling another. No, I don't sense deceit as well either. Nothing. No, they're coming in genuine. Whatever they're going to be able then to keep up with it, it's a different story. Okay, but now, before we enter the 4th week, I would like to remind you that when this reading ends, you can go down in the description box below. You will see already the May reading for the month of May, all the loved ones, and there is some timeless readings there as well. And if you go to my channel, there is playlist with loads of timeless reading as well. But here we go, we have the 4 of Cups. So is this you that on the last week you're catching your breath? Because after the end of the 3rd week there, with that 10 of Swords, beautiful, starting to feel better, starting to feel as if all of this burden, all of the pain is releasing, then it's like as if you're deciding to take a breath for a moment. One moment, now I am feeling better, but I need to catch my breath. And then here they come instead with the Knight of Swords pushing you, okay? Really pushing to get back with you and to create that starting to create with the Page of Pentacles and then reaching that Ace of Pentacles. So the big thing, okay? And at the end we've got the King of Swords. So they're going to be also very logical about which next steps to take. Okay, this is not so much the coldness, because here we have got the 10 of Pentacles, so there is love here. It's not that, but there is also the fact that they're going to be logical on how to move forward. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Pentacles, so things are going to happen. They're going to happen, and it is something that you have waited for a long time for it to happen, but here it is. Okay, so now let's see an additional guidance that is supporting your peace. That is the most important thing here. Okay, so let's have a look, and this is just for you, Cancer. Okay, just remember, what do we have here? Oh, keeps appearing. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. It's like as if the universe in May is going to be really busy, because they're going to be there listening to everybody that is trying to manifest and helping them to create it. Okay, so again, please dream your life into reality. Just believe it, think it, feel it, dream it, and it will be here. And now what we have is the archangels that they are going to answer that particular question for you. So take a deep breath and maybe just ask the question in your mind. And here we go. What do we have? No need to worry. Absolutely beautiful. So Cancer, whatever is worrying you, just let it be. Let all of this happening. You're going to feel better, and then, as I repeat to everybody, whatever it's a love reading, an ex reading, a timeless reading, a pick a card, the choice is always yours. Okay? So here we go. This was your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the description box below, with loads of other links as well. And go to my channel, go to the playlists, and you'll see plenty of readings for you. Okay, so thank you so very much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.